wanted to talk to you today about how to come up with your blog post topics. You probably have a bunch of ideas of things you want to talk about, but it actually is super smart to not just talk about things you're passionate about, but things people are actually searching. So I'm going to show you how not only organize your ideas, but how to find good blog titles, keywords, topics. But we're going to go super basic, and I'm going to show you just how to use Google to do it. But the first thing I do want to show you is setting up a Trello board. Trello is absolutely free. You can create a business board, and what I would recommend is you create a new board. I just clicked create new board, and you could just call it blog post ideas. This is a great place to keep, I don't know, everything. You can keep all your ideas in one place. You could keep inspiration, links, research, and it'll keep it super organized so that you're not trying to find a bunch of notes and paper. So I recommend you come up with whatever topics you're going to talk about and you make them a list. So I'm going to type baby wearing in here as one of the topics as an example. I just typed it, I hit enter, and I created this list. What I think your first step should be when you're thinking about either a blog series or post is to spend like an entire hour at least and just research. Just think, what are some things I could talk about? So what you'll do is click add a card and you can type right in there. So if you're like, oh, I want to talk about the different carries or different wraps or the pros and cons, those are all things you can write down. So before you even do this though, what I want you to do is go to Google. So there's a really great Chrome extension. It's called Keywords Everywhere. Okay, you'll either install it for Chrome and then it'll give you what's called an API key. And it shows you exactly how to do it. It's super easy. And then it becomes this Chrome extension that you see up here, this little K, all right? When you click it, you can see that I have it on. I could always turn it off. And what it allows you to do is look up the keywords from that page or just find other keywords. So once you have it installed, you're gonna go to Google and you're gonna search whatever you're looking for. I searched baby wearing here. Here's why I like starting my research. So whenever I'm sitting down and I'm like, all right, I know that I need to come up with my blog plan for the next quarter. What do I feel like talking about? I just put a general search in and I start to get a bunch of ideas. There's a lot of other websites you can go to for keywords, but today I just wanted to talk about how to come up with the general topics that you're interested in. So what Keywords Everywhere tells you is a couple things. First, it tells you the volume. That's 22,000 people a month are searching baby wearing. So that's really cool. A lot of people are searching it. The cost per click is 57 cents. This is if you have ads on your site. And then it says the competition is 90.96, and that's very high. So you're probably thinking, cool, 22,000 people could see my stuff. But when it comes to blogging, you want your stuff to wind up on the first page of Google. Because whenever you're searching something, what do you look for? Well, you search the first page of Google, and most people don't go to the second page. And if you're writing about baby wearing in general, and you're just talking about general baby wearing, you're competing with a lot of people. See this competition number again? So you kind of want to get your searches down. It's okay if only 100 to 200 people are searching in a month. If the competition is low, you have a higher chance of getting your stuff on the first page of Google. And that is how I've been able to get most of my high traffic to my site, is because I've ranked high for many low competition words. So that's what I want you to look at when you're looking at topics, okay? The other thing that's important to think about when you start to scroll down the first page of Google is to look and see, are there any other bloggers here? Baby Wearing International, okay, good. Mama Natural looks like this is a blog. Wikipedia, Baby Tula, this is a brand. If there's not other bloggers, it's going to be really hard to get on the first page of Google. So you know that you're like, I want to write something that's much more specific than just baby wearing. What is baby wearing, right? And here's what Keywords Everywhere is going to show you, okay? When you come down to the side, you can download these to a file if you want in Excel, or you can just kind of look at these. But here are the related keywords. So let's look. Baby wearing wraps, 1,900 a month. Competition is 1. That's tough. You don't want to. You're not gonna rank on this one, right? But if you look down here, baby wearing pros and cons. Okay, all right. You might be saying only 90 people search in a month, but the competition is very low. Well, that's great. That means that I have a chance of getting to be one of the first people and one of the first sites that these 90 people see, okay? I am okay with anywhere between 50 and 200, volume per month. I'm A-okay with that because I know that if I use my keywords properly, I can be, and I am, top 5 at least. I have a couple where I'm number 1 and 2 for a couple things, which means I'm going to get a lot of clicks for people clicking there. So know that you want to be specific. You also are going to want to look down here. So let's go by this. Baby wearing pros and cons. What I would do is I would then go here on my Trello board and type baby wearing pros and cons. And then I'm going to click on this little card and I'm just going to put the description. And the only thing I really care about, honestly, is like the volume. I'm a little interested in that. So I would put under comments, maybe volume 90. And you could even code it if you want, like Keywords Anywhere, because there's a couple other sites you can use. So this is what Keywords Anywhere says. All right, cool. So now I know that this might be something I would do a blog post on. You also can search down here where you will see, well, one, Google does it for you. People are also asking these questions. Are slings safe for newborns? Are baby carriers safe for newborns? Can I use a baby carrier for a newborn? Are baby carriers safe for baby hips? These are things people are searching for. So I would even go right in here and make another card and say, and write that exact thing down. Are slings safe for newborns? What was that other one? Are baby carriers safe for newborns? If this is something you feel like you want to write about. This way, I'm still getting so many ideas. Like here's 3, well, I mean, I guess maybe you don't have to make these separate posts, but here's practically 3 posts I have already. And again, down here, it'll say searches that are related, and it does the same thing. Baby carriers is pretty high competition there. But let's see. See this one, disadvantages of baby wear. It's related, but like barely anyone's searching it. So that's not a good topic for yours, right? And then over here, it says what people are also searching for. So this gives you even more ideas of things, you know? Let's see, baby wearing ring sling, 110. Yeah, that'd be a really great one that you could write about. Or baby wearing woven wraps. Or let's see, benefits of baby wearing the first 365 days. I can see that being a great blog post article, okay? So these are things that will give you ideas, and then what you can do is you could just take one of them. So what was the one I wrote down there? Are slings safe for newborns? I'm going to do, are baby carriers, and then even look here. Sometimes they're funny, but you know, obviously, look at all these things. These are things people are searching for. So I'm going to click, are baby carriers safe for newborns? And look, 140 people a month are searching for this. That's awesome. You want to be writing this post for this person. And then again, and look, here's a whole list of more specific topics. Here's more blog posts that you can have, right? Look at all these topics. So don't feel like you have to just start with nothing. Start with one main topic that you're interested in. Download this Chrome extension, and then go and just play around. I would commit at least 1 hour a week to just doing this general research, if not more, because you could really go down a rabbit hole. So my other recommendation is to put on a timer, and maybe you have, I know for me, when I'm doing blog tasks, my best prime time to write is early in the morning or the afternoon. At night, I'm burnt out. I've been dealing with my kids all day. Like, I can't write. It's not my time. So I can do Google searches. I can make images. So I find that at night, maybe me and my husband are watching a movie. I'll sit on my computer while we're watching the movie and just do this and just kind of get lost in this. So this way I can maximize my time. So find the best time for you and say, I'm going to spend 1 hour in the beginning. I would spend even more time doing this. And again, there are other keyword websites that we can talk about. But this is just the very basics on, like, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about on my blog, but I know I like to talk about this. What are some other ideas? And then I want you to go through and make a huge list of Trello, put on your Trello, and make a huge list of all the things you could talk about, because this is going to really help you then fine tune what you plan to discuss. So if you have questions, just let me know.